Brodie Brazil here with media member Dan Boyle to recap a 4-3 Sharks loss to the LA Kings. Boiler, we're 10 games into the Sharks season. I'm wondering if you have any impressions before we start to break down tonight's game.
Whew. Early on, I didn't like a lot of what I saw.
Tonight?
No, early
this
on
season.
in the season.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Clarifying that?
Yes.
All right.
Early on in the season, I didn't like a lot of the things that I saw. Goaltending was a little off. Didn't love how our top guys were playing. But I will say in the last 5 or 6 games, goaltending got better.
Yeah.
Macklin Celebrini is my favorite hockey player. He is phenomenal. He's like a video game out there. So he's fun to watch. That line is fun to watch. Any shift, any given shift, they can score a goal.
Yeah.
My other impression is... So at first with the young kids, because I was asked to keep an eye on Dickinson and Misa, as you know, and obviously they're young. They have a lot more growing to do, getting better and experience. So I haven't been thrilled with what I've seen. That being said, I did look at how much they're playing, and they're not playing a lot. So you're asking a guy to play 12 minutes a night. Right. You're asking a guy to play 10 minutes a night.
It's hard to make that punch in that small period of time.
I've been in that position, and it's not easy. So I will retract what I'm saying. I think I think for what the amount of time that they're getting, I think they're doing okay. But obviously the ceiling is up high with these guys, and I hope that if they stick around, because we don't know if they will, that they get a little bit more ice time, a little more opportunity, and that's going to come with experience and time.
Tonight's game, the Sharks outshoot Los Angeles 41-14. My goodness. San Jose down 0-3 at one point. I think the statement was, even though they lost 4-3 and they had some great chances to tie at the end, the fact that they came down from 0-3 to tie it at 3, I thought that itself was a statement.
Well, I on the air was a Nostradamus over there. With,
you predicted
Dan
that?
Rusanowski. Yes, I did.
Got to check the tapes.
Crowd was a little sleepy, and first goal, I mean, again, that pass backdoor, phenomenal pass by Celebrini to Smith. And then another backdoor play on the second goal. Crowd got back into it. Obviously out shooting. I mean, I don't think either goalie played a poor game. I think most of the goals were just phenomenal goals. Yeah. You can maybe argue that the Brant Clark goal, well, he's a right-handed goalie, but that might be the one that
he wants back.
You want the save on that. But besides that, I thought the goaltending was good on both sides and just came out on the wrong end.
You mentioned Celebrini's assist on the Smith goal. It's getting late. It was an 8 o'clock puck drop. Is it your belief that those two players, because they are so close off the ice, right, and they develop that friendship, that chemistry on a play like that, where Macklin basically knows exactly where Smitty is, that is built off the ice and it translates on the ice?
I think so. I had a good old buddy named Douglas Murray. We were great buddies off the ice, and I think it translated on the ice. Hi, Cranky.
You know he's a sommelier now? Did you know that?
I did. Well, he had a lot of wine in his day, so... He should be one of those guys that knows about it. But no, dude.
Back to Macklin.
Yeah, right? So I will say this. I'm watching from up here. I can see everything. I watch the game on TV, and I'm very analytical the way that I think the game. I always was when I played. He's doing things. I'm like, hey, I want to say, hey, Macklin. I want to yell, hey, there's somebody there. But he's already made that pass. Yeah. And it's amazing. So his hockey IQ is phenomenal. I want to yell at him, hey, you got somebody backdoor, and he beats me to it every time. So very impressed with where his game has come. Even from the early on, I was like, oh, okay. But the last 5 or 6 games, he's been absolutely phenomenal, and he will be on the Olympic team.
Jumbo and Patty both insist that they're not really like rubbing off on Macklin and Will, even though they're living at those respective houses. Yeah. What do you think, though? I mean, you played with those guys. You're watching these guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I who knows?
They feel like veterans already.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I don't know if they're, if he's taking the time to talk. If they're taking the time to talk to those guys, obviously. I'm just seeing some special things out there that I haven't seen in a very long time. It's very Sidney Crosby-esque, and that's a very, very good comparison. Very hockey IQ through the roof.
All right, last but not least, Yaroslav Askarov didn't get tested with the volume of shots tonight. And you see 4 on the scoreboard, you're thinking, all right, average night, maybe below average night. Yeah. I actually think the eye test proves that the goals he gave up weren't bad ones. Yep. I think he's playing well. Tonight was his 3rd start in a row. I think he'll get more, but I also think he probably wants better.
So I have a very, very popular podcast right now that I'm doing with Sheng Peng.
Promote that.
And On the last one I talked about, goaltending has just been going back and forth, back and forth. Now, I'm not a goalie. You are. No, you're not.
Just a mic stand. That's all I am. I hold microphones.
I would have to imagine a goalie wanting the net for more than one game and then sitting out. So I was telling the coach from my podcast that he watches many, many, many times over and over.
He watches,
before every game.
Yeah.
I was begging for him to pick a goalie and give him 3 or 4 starts in a row.
Yeah.
And I think Askarov has played very well last few games. I think tonight, like I said, besides the last goal maybe being semi-questionable. See you later,
There's Ruzzi.
Dan Ruzanowski, professional, unlike myself.
He's leaving. We're still here.
Askarov played great. And, again, besides the last goal, I think he didn't have a chance on the other 3.
I've used 1 extra minute of your time. I said 5 minutes. I'm going to let you go, buddy. Have a good night.
That's right. It's 11:15.
That's it. He's done. Thanks, Dan Boyle.
Thanks, brother.